Hello mga ka-account tax! Meron tayong pag-uusapan ngayon na napapanahon sa accounting and taxation. Ito ang BIR Income Tax Filing of Online Sellers and Resellers. Tama mga ka-account tax, ito ang hot issue of today. So nire-require na ni BIR ang ating mga online sellers and resellers na mag-register sa kanila for the payment of their income tax. So, problema ngayon ng ating mga ka-account tax, paano nila i-compute yung income tax na babayaran sa BIR? Kailangan ba nilang mag-hire ng accountant? Kailangan ba nila ng mga bookkeepers? Of course not. So, with this video, ituturo ko sa inyo kung paano mag-compute ng income tax in a very simple and convenient manner. It is under the optional standard deduction or OSD. But before that, so let us define what is an income tax. It is a tax on the net income from business or other source. So ang net income nito, ito na yung tubo natin sa ating business. So how do we compute for this one? Gross income or gross receipts minus deductions or our costs and expenses to get net income. So, ang gross income or gross receipts, ito yung mga kabuuang pinagbentahan natin or income na na-receive. Ang deduction naman, ito yung mga gastos sa business. O, diba? Madali lang mag-compute. So, gross income minus deduction is equal to your net income. So, why standard deduction? It is a one-time deduction fixed at 40% of gross income or receipts. It has no details of the costs and expenses. So, itong kagandahan nito mga ka-account tax. There's no need for substantiation. So, sa pagre-report ng ating mga gastos kasi mga ka-account tax, kailangan patunayan natin that these expenses exist. So, papakita natin yung mga resibo ng pinagbayaran, yung mga charges sa ating business. But with the standard deduction, hindi na kailangan mga ka-account tax kasi it is already at 40% of your gross income or receipts. Standard. Okay. So, let us have simple exercises on OSD. So, halimbawa lang, ang gross receipts natin is 175,000. So, paano natin i-compute yung OSD? 175,000 times 40% equals 70,000. So, meron na tayong gross receipts, meron na tayong OSD. Let us compute for your net income. So, paano kino-compute ulit? Gross receipts of 175,000 minus OSD of 70,000. So that gives us a net income of 105,000. O, diba? Simple lang mga ka-account tax. Okay, another example. Gross receipts of 550,000. So we have an OSD, 550,000 times 40% is equal to 220,000. So, to get the net income, gross receipts of 550,000 minus OSD of 220,000 to give us a net income of 330,000. So, ganyan mga ka-account tax kung paano kukunin ang net income. So, ngayon, how do we compute the income tax? So, one way to compute income tax is by using the graduated tax table. So, ano tong graduated tax table na ito? So, this is the train income tax table effective January 1, 2018. So, makikita natin mga ka-account tax, there are two columns. Yung unang column will be the annual income. Ito yung mga brackets ng income natin. And the second column represents the tax rates. So, anong mapapansin natin, mga ka-account tax? The higher the income, the higher is the tax rate. Kaya tinawag itong graduated. The tax rate gradually increases as the annual income increases. So, tingnan natin. Yung mga income na 250,000 and below, ang tax rate is 0. So, ito mga ka-account tax, yung mga sinasabi nating exempt na taxpayer. So, kung ang tubo ng business ninyo is 250,000 and below, so you have no income tax to pay. Then you have the next bracket, over 250,000 to 400,000. Ang tax rate niya, 20% of excess over 250,000. Next bracket, we have 400,000 to 800,000. So, from this bracket onwards, meron na itong magsisilbing basic tax. So, ang basic tax niya is 30,000 plus 25% of excess over 400,000. So, paano ito ginagamit, mga account tax? Let us have some exercises. Okay, for example, if taxable income is 75,000. So, yung taxable income dito mga account tax, ito yung net income na kino-compute natin kanina. Okay, if the taxable income is 75,000, how much is the income tax due? So, our answer would be 0 or exempt. Why? Because 75,000 belongs to the first bracket, that is 250,000 and below, with 0 tax rate. So, exempt. Another example. If the taxable income is 345,000, how much is the income tax due? So, answer, 19,000. So, paano natin ito kino-compute? Locate the bracket of 345,000. So, nasaan siya? Nandun siya sa second line. That is more than 250,000 to 400,000. So, wala siyang basic tax, but we have 20% in excess of 250,000. So, we compute 345,000 minus 250,000, which is equivalent to 95,000 times 20%, so that is 19,000. So, income tax due for a taxable income of 345,000 is 19,000. O, diba? Madali lang mga ka-account tax. O, another example. How about if your taxable income is 2,180,000? How much is the income tax due? Ang sarap naman kumita ng ganito. Taxable income of 2,180,000. So, magkano kaya ang income tax due nito? Wow! It's a whooping 547,600 income tax due. So, paano kinompute? Let us locate the bracket. So, the bracket is above 2 million to 8 million. Remember? So, there is a basic tax of 490,000. And then, plus the 32% in excess of 2 million. So, 2,180,000 minus 2 million times 32%. So, that gives us 57,600. So, adding the two, 490,000 plus 57,600. So, income tax due is 547,600. O, diba, mga ka-account tax? So, ganyan lang kadali mag-compute ng ating income tax due under the OSD. So, ang ibibigay lang natin na value is that sales or gross receipts. And then, alam mo na how much is your OSD by multiplying it with 40%. So, get the difference. Gross receipts minus your expenses, that is your net income or your taxable income. O, try nyo naman mga ka-account tax. Exercise number 4. So if the taxable income is 795,000, how much is your income tax due? Okay, answer. So please comment for the answer of that exercise. At sana mga ka-account tax, natulungan ko kayo on how you compute your income tax under the optional standard deduction. Thank you for watching. So don't forget to like the page and share this video. Bye-bye.